Welcome to Eric Blackmon Music. Hi, and welcome to my tutorial on how to make your chords and notes sound better on guitar. The guitar is tuned standard, EADGBE, and we're not using a capo for this lesson. One of the first things we want to do to assure that we're going to get a good sound out of our guitar is to make sure that the strings are in good condition. There are a few ways to tell if your strings are good on your guitar. First of all, if they're nice and shiny, they're probably okay. But then again, if you use an electronic tuner and you have trouble getting them in tune, then it's probably time to go ahead and put a new set on. Once we're sure we've got a good set of strings on the guitar, we want to look at the way the guitar is set up. One of the most important things to consider when you're trying to get a good sound out of a guitar is the action of the guitar. Now, what is action? Action is how far the string is away from the neck of the guitar. You want those strings to be as close as you can get them and still get a good sound, because you don't want to have to press down really hard to make a note on the guitar, whether you're picking a note or whether you're chording. You want to be able to easily press down the strings with your finger all the way up to at least the 9th fret. Okay? There are two ways to be sure that your guitar has good action. One is to buy it that way when you're in the store. Just check the action. Press down on the strings to see if you can press the strings down gently. If the strings are hard to press down, move to another guitar. If you've already got a guitar and you need the action to be lower, you can take it to a luthier and have it worked on and get the action down in most cases. Alright, but you want that action to be close to that neck on that guitar. Now, when we play notes on the neck of the guitar, we want to make sure that we put our finger right next to the fret, just like that. You don't want to have it back there. Notice that? You want to have that finger right up next to that fret. With practice, you'll be able to do that every time you put your fingers on the guitar. But you want to make sure that you're next to that fret. Just like that. Now, I'm going to play a G major chord like this. Now, in order to get a good chord sound without any muting, we have to make sure that those fingers are curved and that we're using our fingertips and not the meat of our fingers to make our chords. When we're making chords, we want to make sure that we curve our fingers into the chord like that, using our fingertips to play the chord and the thumb for support behind the neck, just like that. Now, get as close as you can to the frets and play each string to make sure you're not muting any strings. If you hear a mute like this, you want to curve those fingers more until all the strings come out. It also helps to have short fingernails when you're trying to play the guitar. If you've got long fingernails, it's going to be real hard for you to get a good note using your fingertip like that. Okay? It's real easy to get that tip in there with a short fingernail. I know the girls don't want to hear this, but the shorter the nails, the better off you're going to be when you're trying to play chords. Now, when you're doing bar chords, you need to make sure that you strengthen the index finger and the middle finger by practicing laying your fingers right up against that fret and holding down that neck with support from your thumb on the back. Okay? so that it sounds something like this. Every string needs to sound like that. Now the middle finger is the strongest finger, so you can use it for some bar chords. But most of the time you're going to want to put these other fingers in there when you're trying to shape a chord. Notice that that index finger is right up against that fret. Now, all that's left to do is to practice the techniques that we've discussed today. So that's about it for how to make your chords and notes sound better on guitar. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.